So welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about something interesting, and it is getting your driving license. I don't know if they say driver's license or driving license, but how to get your driving license, no, driver's license in Nigeria. I recently got mine, and I'm just going to walk you through the process, my experience, share my experience with you, so that of course it will be it will make it easier for you to get yours. So if you want to get a driver's license in Nigeria, definitely watch this video. Please do share this video to your friends or somebody you think that may actually need it. So let's go. So let us start. So this, for the purpose of this video, I'm actually going to be talking about getting your driver's license, or yes, getting your driver's license as a first time. So this is your first time ever you want to apply and get your driving license. How am I saying driving license? Please, driver's license, that's what we know in Nigeria. Driver's license. So of course you know that and this is me saying this because I like to experiment things. I know that sometimes you say, oh, particular things don't work well in Nigeria unless you have particular connections and things like that. When I wanted to register my business, I did it myself, and then I was like, oh, I could actually get it. And then from there, and I started registering businesses and companies for other people, but that's an aside. So back to this video. If you want to get your driving license in Nigeria, first thing you need to do is you have to register in a driving school. So the process is actually online. You can do it online. I didn't do mine online because I needed a driving school. I needed a driving school certificate. So there are accredited driving schools accredited by FRSC, that's Federal Road Safety Corps. They are the ones in charge of the driving license, and I didn't have mine, so I had to use somebody. You know, now I used somebody, and then I think I paid 29,000 naira, 29,000 to get to register. So the 29,000 naira was going to cover for everything to ensure that I get my driver's license. And I think this was for 3 years. Although somebody said that the guy did me wayo because it's supposed to be, the 29,000 naira is supposed to be for 5 years, but well, that's what happened to me. And then so it took about 3 months because you have to register. So what they do is when you pay that amount, they register you in a driving school. So if you don't know how to drive, you can please register in a accredited driving school. But I already know how to drive technically, and I just paid. I didn't attend the driving school, and then after like 2 months, because that's when it would, so at the point where you register, then send your details to the driving school. They'll give you a form, you fill your details, your name, date of birth, all of those things, and then after like 2 months, when your certificate is ready, they'll call you, oh, your certificate is ready. When your certificate is ready, they can now do the online registration. Even they do the registration online. So after that, then they call you for capturing. They usually will just pick a day for you to do capturing. So capturing was like the major thing. I was like, oh, I know that we'll do capturing, and I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people do pay a third party, so that they don't have to wait so long to capture and things like that. But I actually found out that during your capturing was at my own center. If I had my driving license or my driving certificate, driving school certificate, it would have actually been easy because I could go there. If they are delaying you, do some madness, you do auntie, please what's this, and then you get what you do your capturing. So the basic thing for capturing is you write a test. Yes, you write a test to test your knowledge on whether or not you understood what was taught you in your driving school. And then so the test is graded. I think the highest for A, there's A, B, and C. So A is from 85% upward, B is 75% to 85, and then I think C is like 65 to 75. I think I scored 70, and then but I passed. And if you don't pass that test, you have to come back in another week to write that same test, and then because you have to pass that test before you eventually do your capturing. And I actually now discovered that the test actually used to be manual, it used to be written, but now it is online. In fact, get there and you say, oh, you are ready to do your capturing, then they will send your details to Abuja, head office Abuja. Abuja has to send them a code or a password or something like that to say, oh, they sent the information to say, oh, you want to do your tests. Then they have to send another code to say, okay, we are granting approval, or we've granted approval for you to write that test. So I think that for me, that one took a lot of time because they said there was network issues, that Abuja did not respond on time. So I spent like about 4 hours, yeah, about 4 hours in all. But before I eventually wrote the test, it was like 3 hours, and at some point I was already angry. I was like, you guys can't keep delaying us. And they're like, we're sorry, but it's not our fault, it's network issues. Then of course they had NEPA issues, so when NEPA takes like those, before they switch over to Gen, they have to restart the system and all of that. So we had like some not really major, but like really minor things that just took our time. I think there was even one lady that her husband was parrying, was like, we've been here since morning, this is that, and they were like, sorry that we've actually attended to a lot of people and it just happened for this time, that's not the usual behavior, but it happened. But eventually I was able to write my test. I think that if you experience something like that, just make sure that you're asking questions. How far now? What's going on? That. Then when the system is ready, you'll be among the first set of people to write your test. So I wrote my test. Then after writing the test and I passed, then we had to do like a practical session. The person that did my driver's license for me said that I should go with 500 naira, and I was wondering 500 naira for what? After I've paid complete money, like in my mind I was like, when I get there, everybody lock up. Oh, if I want to give you money, I'll give you money. If I'm not giving you money, I'm not going to give you money. Nobody come and be hustling money from my hand. But apparently that 500 naira was for fuel. The 500 naira was for fuel. So after the capturing, after writing the exam, when you pass the exam, then they take you for a test drive to be sure that you actually know how to drive. So there's a federal car, or there's a car, is for me it was automatic, which I think it was a major improvement, because I know that a lot of driving schools, they drive manual, and I'm like, when there are self-driving cars, why will I even want to learn how to drive manual in the first place? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, life is easy. Why will I want to stress myself and be driving manual cars and be learning how to gear 1, gear 2, when I can easily park, drive, reverse, neutral kind of driving? And it was, so if self-driving cars appear in Nigeria, please count me in. I'm not ready for the stress of driving. I say I want to show my power on the road. Well, so we went to test drive. There was a car. I heard that the car is actually provided by the government. So there's a car, automatic car. So the instructor, depending on who your instructor is, they'll tell you, oh, you know what, drive. For me, it was drive to a particular place, reverse, and then park at particular spots. Like, you know, now they will measure the space out for you, and then you have to park at that particular spot. So that was what happened. Then if you pass that also, then you go in for capturing. Capturing was pretty much straightforward. We didn't have so many people on that day, or at the time I was doing my capturing, it was already almost 4 o'clock, and this lady were already like, no, it's like, you come back next week, you come back on Monday, because I went on a Friday, you come back on Monday because we are close. See, it's 4 o'clock, we still have to send reports, blah 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 blah. But I was like, that was not gonna send me, auntie. I'm here to capture. It's people that delayed. So let me finish my own capturing, and I'm not coming back to this to come and start this process again. No. So capturing was pretty much straightforward. You take your passports, sorry, you take a picture of you, thumb prints, fingerprints for different fingers and things like that. And then after capturing, you wait for like less than 5 minutes. Your temporary ID card, driver's license is out, and you're good to go. Then they say, oh, come back in about 6 weeks or 2 months to get your permanent driver's license. So that's pretty much it. So I feel like it's straightforward. I know that if I have somebody that wants to get a driver's license, I would just say, you know what, you can actually, if you have your driving school certificate, you can fill the form online, make your payment online, because in actual fact, driver's license is 10,000 naira for 5 years and 6,500 naira for 3 years. So paying is like, I don't want to say it's a war more go, but well, we shall paid the 29,000 naira. So you can actually do it yourself. If you don't have your, of course you have to enroll in a driving school to get your driving school certificate and things like that. So I think for me that was the reason why I did not do that, because I know that, so the mindset I have is, if Nigeria is saying, yo, if I get to, assuming I did my online and then I paid, I did everything, and then I get to the point where I'm supposed to capture, and people are doing like this, you are doing baby because I did not settle somebody, I have different options. Number one option is when you get there, if somebody is feeling like they are proving, just call somebody, Oga, how can you help me, let us help each other. The second option is for you to do some madness, and why will I be here, why will I pay, why will I go through the normal process, and you are telling me that I cannot capture because I did not pay somebody. Woo. That is another option. So but definitely things will get done. It's just the way I did. I think my international passport, I actually registered online by myself. So don't try it. But I tried it. I did it myself, and then funny enough, it was actually easy. I got there. I picked my form because it was renewal. I picked my form. I went. In fact, it was NIN that stressed me. But funny thing, immigration officers at that point in time were really nice to me. They treated me well. I know, because I went there like 4 times because of NIN. I became friends with them basically. But yes, getting your driver's license in Nigeria is simple, is easy, is kind of straightforward, but you need about 3 months. You can just give a space of like 3 months to get the whole process done. That's at the point of registering for your driving school. Yeah, basically that's it. Capturing, you write your test online at the location, at the designated location. I think it was like 60 questions for 30 minutes or something like that, or maybe 40 questions for 30 minutes or something like that. But they will typically hurry you because they had one system. There were many people that wanted to write their exam, so they were like, oh yeah, just read and click. But it was pretty much straightforward questions. Maybe not a lot of signs, sign questions, so you understand, oh, what this sign means, what that sign means, and things like that. So after you capture, you can just, maybe you want to tip the people there, because most of the time they just till weekend, or good afternoon, you're looking fine today, all those kind of things, you understand. So if this video has been of any help to you, please let me know in the comment section below. If you have other questions that are relating to getting a driver's license in Nigeria, you can also type in the comment section, and then the one I can answer I will answer, because I'm not a professional. This is not professional advice, but it is just me sharing my experience with you so that you understand. I feel like sometimes people think that particular things are out of their reach, as it were, and you have to prepare mentally, psychologically, emotionally, and all of that before you get it, which sometimes is not always the case. So thank you very much for watching my video, and yeah, thank you. I will see you. Subscribe to my channel if you subscribe to my channel, and also follow my pages so that we can connect basically. Thank you once again, and have a lovely week. Mwah.